Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today we're going to be breaking down the New York Jets schedule. But before we get started, I just wanted to mention that you can follow me on social media at Matt O'Leary NY on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to my podcast, Just Jets, new episodes every Monday. Call in, leave me a question, I'll try to answer it on the show. So now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to run through each week who the Jets are playing. It's a home game, away game, and I'll give you even a win or a loss. Subject to change, but my initial gut reaction based on the schedule. So we're starting out in week 1 on the road at the Buffalo Bills. No surprise here. If you follow me on Twitter, I put out my schedule predictions a couple of days ago, and this was one of the games that I got right. They seem to always open up against the Bills. Last year they did at home. In 2017 they did on the road. So they will go on the road to Orchard Park, where Sam Darnold is 2-0 in his career, and I think he makes it 3-0. Yes, the Buffalo Bills are the likely favorites for the division, but I think that the New York Jets and Sam Darnold come out and make a statement in week 1, so I think the Jets start 1-0. In week 2 is the home opener, and the San Francisco 49ers come to town, a Sunday day game at 1 p.m. Just like in week 1 against Buffalo, it's a Sunday at 1 game. Jets usually play at that time anyway. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be a very tough game for the New York Jets. I don't see them winning their home opener. The 49ers just played in the Super Bowl. They have a great defense. They have a very good offensive line. They can run the ball. I think it'll be a low-scoring game, but ultimately, you got to give Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers the credit that they deserve. 1-1. In week 3, the Jets go on the road to Indianapolis for a 4:05 game. I think the Jets could win this one for sure. Phillip Rivers is coming in for the Indianapolis Colts. For whatever reason, the Jets seem to always match up pretty well against Indianapolis, even in games where you think they're not going to necessarily win. For instance, in 2015, when the Jets went on the road to Indianapolis very early in the season, week 2, if I'm not mistaken, and they pulled an upset in prime time. I think the Jets could win this game for sure and put themselves at 2-1. Coming in at week 4, you have Denver on Thursday Night Football at home. Listen, I also think the Denver Broncos are going to be a tough team this year. They are one of my sleeper teams, one that could potentially push for a wild card spot. I don't necessarily know if the Jets win this game. I have them losing and going 2-2. Would it shock me if they beat Denver? No, absolutely not. They went 7-9 last year. I don't think they're going to be a pushover team. I think they're probably going to be a 9 or a 10-win team. So I think I'm going to lean towards Denver in this game. Denver on a short week, I'm going to give it to Denver 2-2 through 4 weeks. In week 5, you have Arizona at home. I have the Jets winning this game, going to 3-2, but this is not going to be an easy game for the New York Jets. I think that Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler Murray are doing great things in Arizona. I think people are going to mark those down as both as wins. I think there's a chance that it's a coin flip, so I'm going to give them one and have them lose the other. So after 5 weeks, the Jets are sitting at 3-2, which brings us to week 6 on the road against the Chargers. This is a 4:05 game. I know the Jets don't usually travel well, but I don't think the Chargers are going to be very good this year. This is a game that I think the Jets should be able to go on the road and win. Would it shock me if they lost this game? No, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because on paper they are the better team. The Jets move to 4-2. Week 7, back home for the Buffalo Bills at 1 o'clock start. Weird that you have Buffalo out of the way by week 7, but nonetheless, I think you split with Buffalo, so I'm going to give them the week 1 win on the road. I think they lose the game at home in a tight, kind of back and forth kind of game, so I have the Jets going to 4-3. Week 8 on the road in Kansas City, a 1 o'clock game. I don't think the Jets are good enough to go on the road and beat that team. I think this game has blowout potential over it. I have the Jets dropping to 4-4. Week 9, New England at home, Monday Night Football. This is going to be Sam Darnold's revenge game. He's going to come back. He's going to play really well against the Patriots, put those past demons to bed that we saw last year on Monday night. Jets win this one. Sam Darnold looks good. They move to 5-4. In week 10, they go on the road to Miami. And this is an interesting one. I'm going to go ahead a little bit because this is week 10 now on the road, Miami, 1 o'clock game. Week 11 is the bye, and then week 12, they play Miami at home. So you're essentially playing Miami 2 out of the 3 weeks and in back-to-back games that you are playing. I think you split with Miami, so I'm going to have them lose on the road to drop to 5-5, go into the bye at 5-5, come out of the bye with a win at home in week 12, moving you up to 6-5 through 12 weeks. Week 13, the Vegas Raiders are coming to town, and they did not look good last year when they came. It's a 1 o'clock game. Vegas, coming from the West Coast, having to play at a 1 o'clock game. Not going to go well for them. I have the Jets moving to 7-5. Week 14, the Jets are going back on the road. They're going to Seattle, a very, very tough place to play. 4:05 start time for that game. And I think I'm going to mark the Jets down for a loss on that one. I don't think the Jets are good enough yet to go on the road and beat a team like Seattle in their own building. Week 15, the Jets on the road against the Rams. I think the Jets split in Los Angeles. They're going to LA twice this year. I'll have them lose to the Rams. Now, this game, it didn't say if it's on Saturday or Sunday yet. The last 3 weeks, so weeks 15, 16, 17, doesn't say when they released the schedule. It said Saturday/Sunday, so we don't know what day for sure, but we know in week 15 they're going on the road to play the Rams, and I will have them drop to 7-7. Week 16, they will be hosting Cleveland. Same deal, Saturday/Sunday. We don't know yet. I have them winning this game. They lost the last 2 years in a row to the Browns. I don't think they make it 3 in a row. I think Sam Darnold proves that he's the better quarterback than Baker Mayfield. Jets move to 8-7 through 15 games. And in week 17, the New York Jets are going back on the road to New England. Unfortunately, New England's a tough place to play. I know there's no Tom Brady, but I think the Jets drop this game and split with the Patriots. I have them splitting with each and every team in the division. I think they go 3-3 in the division, which would put them at 8-8 this year. As for the entire conference, I have the Jets going 7-5 against the AFC. Against the NFC, I have them going 1-3, picking up their 1 win against the Cardinals. It's a tough schedule for the Jets right now. As it stands today, I have them sitting at 8-8. That's subject to change. I think they could probably finish at a floor of 6 wins, at a ceiling of maybe 9. I have them somewhere in the middle at 8 right now. Subject to change. This is my way too early, pure gut reaction. The schedule just came out, so that's my take on it. Let me know what you think of the schedule down below in the comments. Give me your record prediction, all that fun stuff. You can get at me on social media once again. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Matt O'Leary, and I'll talk to you next time.